Hello and welcome back to our animal channel, where we share with you the cuttest and funniest animal videos from around the world. Today, we have something very special for you. You'll get to see the most amazing life cycle of an eagle in the world. So, stay till the end if you don't want to miss anything. But before we start, please like and subscribe so you will be the first to see our new videos. If there's one thing we love about birds of prey, it is their hunting prowess. And when it comes to this, eagles take the crown as the best among the best. Their keen eyesight, sharp talons, and strong beaks make them lethal hunters, but only after going through an extensive training period. Like any other bird species, eagles are born helpless and need guidance from their parents until they are ready to take over the role of the hunter. So what does the life cycle of an eagle look like? Let's find out. Number 11. The nest. If you thought building a nest was hard, just wait till you hear how much work goes into making an eagle nest. Unlike most birds that build nests, eagles don't have time for such trivial matters. Instead, they opt for the DIY approach, taking advantage of natural structures in the landscape to form a platform for their nest, also called an eyrie. In fact, these nests can reach up to 10 feet across and 5 feet deep. And if they're not using a pre-existing structure, eagles will use sticks and other plant materials to form the nest. Either way, the female will lay between 1 and 3 eggs, although usually only the first egg is viable. Once the eggs arrive, the male and female will share incubation duties, keeping the egg warm and safe until it hatches. Speaking of which, it takes around 40 to 45 days for the baby eagle to be ready to break out of its shell. Number 10. A helping wing. When the time comes, the chick will start pecking at the air cell in the egg, and after a few days, it will finally hatch. At this point, the baby eagle is completely dependent on its parents and can't really do anything by itself. It won't even be able to see properly until it's 6 weeks old. But if it's anything like other chicks, it will start begging for food as soon as it hatches. And its parents will oblige. However, feeding the chick is no easy task. Eagles have to catch fish, small mammals, or other birds to feed their young, and that requires skill and stamina, but the parents are up for the job. They will bring food to the nest and regurgitate it into the chick's mouth until it grows stronger and can eat on its own. This will continue until the eaglet is 9 or 10 weeks old. No, 9, taking its first flight. After spending almost 3 months in the nest, the eaglet will finally be ready to fly. But before that, it will need to learn how to maneuver its wings and body in the air. So the parents will help with this too. They will encourage the eaglet to jump off the nest ledge so it can glide down and get some practice in. Plus, the eaglet will need to develop enough strength to carry all that fluff. As the eaglet gets comfortable with gliding, it will start flapping its wings and practicing short flights around the nest. At some point, the parents will join in too, swooping and diving around their fledgling just to show off their aerial skills and maybe teach the young 1 or 2 tricks. By the time the eaglet takes its first flight, it will have had plenty of preparation and its confidence will be soaring too. Number 8. Weaning. Flying is a huge milestone, but it's still not the end of the road for the young eagle. It will still depend on its parents for food and protection until it's about 6 months old. This period is known as the weaning phase, and during this time, the young eagle will continue to practice flying and honing its hunting skills under the watchful eye of its parents. They lines go out looking for food together, and the adults will show the young one how to catch and eat prey. The little eagle will absorb all this information like a sponge, and it lines be ready to hunt independently in no time. Number 7. Learning how to hunt. Hunting is one of the most important skills an eagle needs to master if it wants to survive in the wild. It's not enough to know where to find food. Eagles also need to know how to catch it, especially if they're going after live prey. That's why the parents spend so much time teaching their young ones how to do it. They will demonstrate the perfect dive, the right angle to attack from, and how to use their talons and beaks effectively. The young eagle will observe and learn until it's confident enough to try on its own. Of course, it won't master the art of hunting right away. There will be times when it misses its target or fails to catch the prey. But with persistence and guidance from its parents, the young eagle will eventually become a skilled hunter. Number 6. Leaving home. Once the young eagle is ready to venture out on its own, it will leave the nest and strike out on its own. This is a big step towards adulthood and independence, but it doesn't mean the young eagle is completely on its own. In fact, it will remain in close contact with its parents and siblings, and they will all help each other out whenever possible. For instance, if one of them finds a good hunting spot, it will let the others know so they can come and hunt there too. Or if one of them finds a mate, it will introduce them to the rest of the family. In this way, the young eagle will be able to learn and grow while still benefiting from the support of its family. Number 5. Mating. Eagles typically mate for life, so finding the right partner is crucial. Young eagles will take their time to find a mate that's compatible with them. Once they find someone they like, they will perform a ritual called sky dancing to show their interest. This involves flying in circles around each other, diving and soaring, and generally putting on a show to impress their potential partner. If the feeling is mutual, then the couple will be ready to bond and stay together for years to come. Number 4. Raising a family. Now that the young eagle is all grown up and ready to start a family of its own, it will need to find a suitable nest site and gather materials to build a nest. It will also need to find a mate and lay eggs. Then it will need to incubate the eggs, care for the chicks, and teach them how to hunt. It's a lot of work, but the young eagle is up for the challenge. With the help of its mate and any available siblings, it will be able to raise a new generation of eagles and pass on its knowledge and skills. No. 3. Living in groups. Although eagles are often seen as solitary creatures, they don't always live alone. In fact, they sometimes live in groups with other eagles from their family or even unrelated eagles. These groups can consist of up to 10 individuals, and they can help each other out in various ways. For example, when a group of eagles lives near a plentiful food source, members can take turns guarding the area and alerting the others to the presence of predators. They can also help each other defend their nests and young. Plus, eagles in a group can cover more territory than those living alone. By working together, they can successfully hunt larger prey that would be impossible for a single eagle to take down. No. 2. Living for a long time. Some people think that eagles can live for up to 100 years, but that's not entirely accurate. In general, eagles tend to live for around 20 to 30 years in the wild, but they can live longer in captivity. What contributes to their longevity is that eagles are at the top of the food chain. This means they don't have to expend much energy chasing and catching prey. They can also rely on their keen eyesight and intelligence to avoid potential threats. Additionally, eagles generally have slow metabolisms, which could also play a role in their lifespan. All these factors combined allow eagles to live long lives and continue thriving in their ecosystems. Number 1. Being apex predators. As we mentioned earlier, eagles are at the top of the food chain, which gives them many advantages. Firstly, they have very few natural enemies since most animals are too small to prey on adult eagles. Secondly, they don't have to compete with other species for food because they are able to hunt and catch their own prey. Lastly, being at the top of the food chain helps maintain balance in the ecosystem. Eagles play a vital role in controlling populations of their prey species, preventing any one species from becoming too abundant and disrupting the ecosystem. Without eagles, certain species might multiply uncontrollably and cause imbalances in the ecosystem. In short, being apex predators allows eagles to thrive while also contributing to the overall health and stability of their environment. Thanks for watching. Do you have any favorite eagle species? Share with us in the comments below. See you in the next video.